What's up, guys? I'm Noah from Theme Park Fun, and today I'm going to do a new video, a new thing, and it is going to be a roller coaster review. And today I'm going to do a review on Electric Eel at SeaWorld San Diego. And first, I'm going to do 4 different categories, kind of like, if you know Coaster Studios, kind of like how he does it. So, first, I'll do stats. Second, I'll do appearance. Third, the ride itself. And then fourth, is it a good fit for the park? So, like I was saying, first I'm going to do stats. And it is a Skyrocket 2 model from Premier Rides. And it is 150 feet tall, 62 miles an hour, and 3 launches, forward, backwards, and forwards. And it's just a great ride. So, second, appearance. The ride is bright blue, and it's bright blue, and it's basically just all blue. The coaster train is blue. The front entrance is blue. Like, this is a very blue ride. So if you like blue, then you've got a good ride for you. And it's tall. Well, you can see it from the freeway, which is pretty cool. So if you're just driving along, you'll be able to see it. It's like a really big thing for the park, and it stands out a lot, and it attracts the public a lot because they're scared of it, and it's really great. And the ride itself, so the ride experience is really good. So you start with a really pretty lame forward launch. If you're in the front row, you might get a little bit of like floater airtime, but if you're not in the front, then the first launch is pretty lame and pointless. And then the second launch is pretty powerful. You notice it a lot more, and it shoots you off backwards, and you go up in the non-inverting loop, and you go to the top. If you're in the back, you pretty much go all the way forwards, but if you're in the front, you're just hanging there, and it's really fun. If you're in the very front row, it's really cool too, because you're just facing straight down. You're kind of at a weird angle, so you're just kind of chilling there, kind of like full throttle, how it has that reverse launch in the tunnel. And then you finally shoot off, you twist, and then you go up to the very top, and if you're in the front, you get a really strong ejector airtime moment. And it really is good. Even though like it has comfort collars, like those don't touch you, so you don't really need to worry about those. Even on the weird moments when you're like hanging at odd angles, like the backwards launch, if you're in the front, it doesn't really matter. It won't hurt you. And you go to the top, and like I was saying, if you're in the front, you get a really strong ejector airtime moment. If you're in the back, you get a little bit of airtime. Not that much, though. And then you go into that Heartline roll, which is really great, honestly. You get some good hang time. And it doesn't really matter what row you're in. Your head kind of hits the side of the comfort collars depending on how tall you are. Like around my ears under kind of hits the comfort collar, or like neckish area. But if you're a kid, like I've seen kids that don't even touch the comfort collar, so it doesn't even matter for them. They're just riding and they won't even feel it. And then you go on to the drop. It slows you down, which honestly I don't mind, but maybe other people do. If you're in the front, it kind of feels like, I don't know, Coaster Studios said that those drops don't really feel like anything. Like, I don't know if he said it was on, I know he said Dragster doesn't feel like a drop, but it definitely does in my opinion. But if you're in the back, you get massive ejector again. So wherever you sit, you're going to get some good airtime, like ejector, floater. And the front's the best in my opinion, like the very front, because you get hang time, you get ejector air, you get floater, you get a little bit of everything. And it kind of feels like a dive coaster because you kind of stop on that drop, and then it kind of lets you go and you go down it. The non-inverting loop is also a okay element. I feel like it'd be fun if it did invert though. Like if it was just a loop and when you shot backwards you would just kind of hang there. I feel like that would be really fun. But I mean, non-inverting loop, it's okay. It'll do. It looks much more cool too, I think. If it was just a normal loop, then it wouldn't look as like amazing and well, it doesn't look amazing, but you know, it just looks more twisty and stuff. And now, well, obviously, and then you go through the brakes and then you slow down. You go up a little bit, might get a little bit of floater if you're in the front, and then you stop. Now we're going to, is it a good fit for the park? I would say yes, just because, like, you know, they haven't really done anything the past few years. The last, like, big thing they got was Mansa, and that really wasn't much. It was good for families, but they really needed a big, like, thrill ride for the older people that they could enjoy. So, yes, it is a good fit. And, I mean, the placement, they really had to get strategic with it. They should have bought more land so they could expand. Or maybe they're waiting to build a bigger coaster there, like on land. Like you could go to the back of the park. There's like not a bunch of land, but they could build something back there. Or there's a parking lot on the east side that no one really goes there. It's really like there for no reason. It never gets that crowded at SeaWorld San Diego, so they don't really need that. They could tear that down, build a new attraction, a parking lot attraction, and yeah, so it's a good fit. The placement is kind of odd. It's right in between the new Ocean Explorer land, well, not a year-old Ocean Explorer land, and Journey to Atlantis. So it is right in between there. It lies, yeah, I'll put up a map and draw where it is. I mean, you guys probably know where it is. On the entrance is, if you're walking in Ocean Explorer, it's at the very end. I don't know if it's part of Ocean Explorer or not. I think it is, but it kind of is not really, because it's not really close to it. So, yes, it's a good fit. It's a great ride, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.